My name's George Taylor. I was born in 1952, 16th of April 1952. So for me sins I'm 66. I was born and grew up in Southwick, just down the road, and then as a teenager I lived in Town End Farm, which is just across the road from Hylton Castle. As a child I was pretty adventurous, and my friends and I used to come up what used to be the old railway line. They used to come up from Southwick to up through Castletown and out towards Usworth and Washington, and we used to come up and come through Castletown Pit and play in the castle grounds. It was quite an adventure, and we'd often just disappear for all day. Bottle of water and a couple of slices of bread, and that was us off for a picnic and enjoy ourselves. And it was great fun. We used to play football. Part of the Dene, part of the Dene that's further across it's closer to Castletown than Hylton Castle, has what used to be the pit pond for Castletown Pit, and we used to go looking for frog spawn, fishing with sticklebacks with our nets and what have you, which is the kind of thing that kids have done for hundreds of years whenever there's an open space and a little bit of water. The path that we used to take from Southwick up to Hylton Castle actually came through part of what then was the working pit at Castletown. And of course you had the pit heaps, you had coal trucks running it. It was actually quite dangerous. If our parents had known where we were, they would have probably killed us. But we never told them, or if they did find out, they didn't let on that they knew. And quite a lot of my friends' parents worked at the pit. Very, very good friend of mine, John Smith. His dad was an engine man down underground at Castletown Pit. And he used to tell us some tales of things that happened, some funny things, some not so funny. People getting hurt, and he instilled in us a belief that whilst it was a good place to work, it could be a very dangerous environment, and I think he actually tried to encourage us not to go down the pit if at all possible, and neither my friend John nor I ever did, and of course now it's a gone, unfortunately. One of the things that I remember happening in the pit pond in Castletown Dene, we'd come up, and I think there was three, maybe four of us, but there was myself, a kid called Kevin Gray, and another lad called Peter Jones that were definitely there, and we'd come up and we decided we would try and get some frog spawn. Of course all we had was a jar, we didn't have our nets or anything, we hadn't really come prepared. And Peter, trying to reach the frog spawn, reached over too far and fell in. Now you can imagine this pond had been there for a long, long time. The water was not very clean, not very pure, and when we dragged poor Peter out, he absolutely stunk to high heaven. And we headed off back home, and we had a terrible job trying to explain to his mum what had happened. He wound up grounded, and we weren't allowed to talk to him for quite a long time after that, because we got the blame, even though it had been his own fault that he actually fell in. But that's the kind of thing that we used to get up to in the Dene, and some of the scrapes that we used to get into. But we survived. I'm 66, so it can't have done me too much harm. The Cardladder Hylton. I think anybody who's lived in the Hylton Castle Town End Farm area for any length of time has heard the stories of the Cardladder Hylton. Personally, I've never seen the Cardladder Hylton, and I don't know anybody who actually has, but there's plenty of stories. But one story not about the Cardladder Hylton, but certainly related to the stories surrounding Hylton Castle. Legend has it that there is or was a tunnel from Hylton Castle itself, all the way down to the coast at Whitburn. Now some people say it comes out at Whitburn, some people say it comes out at Marsden, at the pub there, the Marsden Grotto. Whichever you believe, nobody has ever actually found this tunnel, but the legend is still there. It's still rumoured to be there. Maybe in the renovations they might find some evidence of it. I don't know. Obviously it's a place to live. It's not a place to work unless you work in the shops or the pubs and clubs. But certainly the changes that have been made to the castle itself should bring in some more leisure activities, particularly for the young people, and I think that's what's missing. I mean, we used to have some of the best playing fields in the northeast, where Nissan is built now at the other end of Hylton Castle to the castle itself. And of course they built a factory on it, so we've lost those. Kids used to play in the cornfields where Nissan now, or part of Nissan now stands. We've lost those. So anything that can bring in things to keep the young people occupied, but help stop them getting into mischief as well, has got to be good for the area.